Outstanding team, played very well, a very exciting match. We're disappointed, of course, with the result, but we had an outstanding season, and I'm very, very proud of these young ladies and the effort they put forth, and they, especially in that last set, they showed that they're able to battle back when they're down, and I'm really impressed with how much heart and desire to win that they showed today.
Yeah, congratulations to McMichael for winning. That was awesome. It was a fun match for us. As far as our season, we've had a really good season so far. I mean, we have played some tough 4A teams. We have gone and done things out of our conference, and I think that's really helped us throughout the season to be competitive. And we just have such a talented team, and we're all just really proud of these girls and all their hard work they put in every single day. They come into practice ready to go. They come into games ready to go, and they fought really, really hard. And it was fun to see that their mental toughness and their grit. And we're just really proud of how they've played and being so coachable and just being one of the best teams that we've been able to be a part of.
What is that run there at the end of the fifth when you only have 5 points and you end up getting it all the way to 13 there, making it a two-point set? What's it say about this group that even with their backs to the wall, they didn't at any point kind of cave in?
Says that they have fight. They have it inside. They were ready for it, and I think that it was tough, but they kept their heads in the game the entire time. They didn't hold back. They gave it all that they had on that court, and they left it there. And it just shows like we have grit and toughness, and we can fight when we're down, and we can have a good run and play as a team. And it was fun to watch them I think fight is the biggest thing. They are fighters through and through.
Yeah, that timeout in the fifth set, you guys were only down 13-12. I mean, what was the message to the team and then the players? What was going through your minds at that moment? Being so close to completing that comeback.
For me, the message was just to play confident and play for the person next to you, and they did that. And we said we want to fight and we want to win, and we just want to give it all that we have on that court. Like, there's nothing to lose at that point. And so if we work hard and just play together, all of us, we're just there for each other. We can get this. But they just played confident and clean, and it was really fun to watch.
I think it's important just to remember those last few moments. It's a game to 15. It's going to be your last points no matter what. And the seniors on this team have done so much for us. And we were just talking about how do we want our season to end? You have to think about do you want to go out as not playing your hardest, or you just want to give it everything you can, win or lose?
Yeah, everyone was just kept on staying on the court, give it your all. This is it. This is the game. This is the set. This is the point. And just that repetition of positive things going into your mind, I think that really helped us just to make sure everyone knew what we were fighting for and what we could have done.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, this whole playoff run, we've never given up on anything. We've lost sets, but we've come back and we won, and that's kind of the mindset that we kept throughout today.
Cool. Oh, yeah, Maris, I want to ask you, especially since you being a senior, this is your last playoff run. I heard you weren't feeling well the last couple of games.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell by my voice. I'm a little sick.
Yeah, but I mean, just playing through that, what's it like playing through that, and where did you find that energy to come out and still play so well these last couple of games?
I just love this team, and I've been so committed to this program for the past 4 years, and I'm not going to go out without giving them everything that I have. I could have broken my left leg, and I still would have been out there playing.
Maris, you and your fellow seniors were some of the first kids to walk the halls at Seaforth. You sit up here now, having played in a state championship as a senior. What is that feeling like, and what has this journey been like to get to this point? Did you think in your 4 years you would have a chance to be sitting where you're sitting now? Yeah,
all of the seniors were actually talking about that earlier, because our freshman year we won a total of 3 games, and we've played in a state championship. It's just so cool to think that we've kind of been with this program and helped build it from the bottom up. It's just really nice to be a part of something like that.
For Allie and Abigail, you guys, a lot of this team is going to get the opportunity to return over the next year or so. What do you take away from this season and the experience that you guys had today that is going to help motivate you guys over the next 8-9 months to get back on the court together?
I think now that we know this feeling, we know it sucks to be in this spot, to go all this way and not come out with the outcome we want. But I think next season we're gonna come in with that mindset and motivation, be we were runner-up state champs. We don't want to do that again. We want to be the state champs. I feel just working hard and getting new girls, and obviously losing a big impact of our team with all the seniors that we have. But I think just coming back stronger than we were this year.
Yeah, I just think that we know we can be here now. We know we can do it. We can achieve it. But I think next time we're going to have new people. But obviously, a lot of us are not going to be with the team anymore. But that's going to kind of push us to motivate it, to do it for them who weren't able to do it. And just keep on fighting through it, yeah.
And both coaches and players can answer, but I mean, considering all that, with the players coming back, Abigail, you and your sister, Allie, of course, you as well. I mean, how confident, and also Kira, I can't forget Kira Rosenmark, how confident are you guys with that core and the other players that you guys are looking to have improve, that you guys can be right back here next year competing once again for a chance at a state title?
I think, I'm very confident in this team. I was confident in them this year just because we came up short. I don't think we lose any confidence. At least that's what I hope. I hope we walk out with our heads held high. Obviously, there's a bit of burn and loss because we didn't come out with the outcome we wanted. But I think the confidence rolling into next season is just going to be just come back better than ever and come back here next year this time.
Well, one unknown is the reclassification that's coming in the fall. So I don't even know what the classification will be next year, but whatever we're in, we're going to compete and strive to get to that top level of competition.
Well, even if you're reclassified, you're going to continue to play. I mean, you guys play Cardinal Gibbons, and you're going to continue to play outside the conference tougher teams.
Absolutely.
Is that part of your strategy to improve the team?
It certainly is.
Yep.
Yes.
We play these big teams that are competitive and also awesome. It's fun to see what we can do and see how far we can fight. And playing Cardinal Gibbons this year was really big for us, and that I think that helped our confidence, and it helped us be able to be like, wow, we played some good competition, and they're a great team.
For the coaches, this was a team that, won 16, 17 games a year ago. With a lot of this core, you see the jump that they all took from a year ago to where they're sitting now, to know that there's that next step that's about to happen for you guys, especially putting as much trust as you did in some really young players. How exciting is that to think about what the possibility could be with this group?
I think it's really exciting. I think that we're blessed to be able to coach such amazing athletes, and it's just, the sky's the limit, and we can push as hard as we can, and I think that this team is going to push themselves and push to the outcome that they want. So I think it's really exciting to have. Sad to lose our seniors in our core, but it's also exciting that we have some new people coming in, and we also have this other group of kids that are still here. And so we're excited, we're ready, and we're going to fight through it next year.
For the players, besides getting to this point of the championship game, what are a couple of your favorite memories that put the biggest smiles on your face this season?
For me, I would say, I'm new to this school, so just getting to meet all these girls and get such an amazing opportunity to play with them and play for great coaches, I think that was just a great starting point. But then also in our recent rounds of playoffs, playing at Aiden-Grifton, that was a really exciting game because we knew they had great competition, and then also playing with big student sections, that's always fun. But those were definitely some highlights.
I think that just playing and seeing these girls every single day just always brings a smile on my face. They're like my sisters. We've gone through all the ups and all the downs of this season, gone through 26, 27 some games, and I'm just really proud of all of them.
I agree. Just being around the team, doing things together. Love taking ice baths.
Yeah, of course.
And I want to ask, and everyone can answer, but like Allie, you mentioned, you guys started winning 3 games a year. Now you guys worked your way up. Last year, deep run in the playoffs. This year, state runner-ups. What's what would you guys say is the standard that's being established at Seaforth for volleyball?
I think we have a high standard. I think that every year we can improve, and it's going to get better. And I think that like I said, with the core people and everyone, they have pushed each other for all 4 years. Like Maris has said, going from 3 games to going up to now, they've pushed each other and they've won it, and I think that's big. So I think just we have full confidence that we have a high standard for our school and for our athletic program, and we're really supported by the school and everyone around us. So it's been great to feel the support and have the confidence of that.
Just a high quality volleyball, and we're going to compete.
I got one last question for the players. What's the most important thing you learned from your coaches this season?
Don't give up, like, on anything. If you don't think that you can get a ball, you better be running for it, because at some point you will get to the point where you will touch that ball and you will get it up. So if you hustle for everything, then maybe only a third of them you will get to, but those third, they make a difference.
For me, it's it doesn't take one set or two, but it takes three. From Coach Green, he says that all the time. Even if we win the first set, he's like, it's not over. Like, you have to stay confident and stay calm and keep playing your game.
And I would say about every practice or every game, 1% better. That's kind of been our motto of the year. And I think that's just really important to think and like visualize that. Just know every day there's something that you can improve on. And even if it's just 1%, that's 1% better than it was.
Good. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.